All right, Houston, we have a problem. Like how I did that.
Yeah.
They have a big problem. Speaking of just
Classic.
James Harden and
Classic.
everything, uh, Deshaun Watson really wants out. He don't want to be there no more. And they're dealing with kind of the same type of problem that Kyrie is having with just the world right now. And
Right.
Deshaun Watson thinks that the organization should have done more for ethnic just equality and just the culture, and they haven't. JJ Watt's been talking about it. Nobody cares. But on top of that, Deshaun Watson don't want to be there. He wanted Eric Bieniemy to be the coach. They weren't even going to interview that man.
Yep.
So now their best player about to head out. Who knows where he's going to go? But now Houston got to deal with this. The Texans, not the Rockets, but the Texans, now they got to deal with this. Where you think he lands? Where do you think he might end up?
I think some of these guys got to be careful, man. And again, I'm okay with you being for the people, for the cause, but you got to be very careful to remember that somebody got to write your check. It's the Kaepernick thing, right? You push things too hard. Well, I don't have enough say. Y'all didn't do enough of this. Y'all didn't do enough of that. All right, bro. Good luck in CFL, or wherever the F you end up. I mean, because nobody wants you on the team. Now, I'm good with it. Again, like, I'm happy about the cause. But, man, it's a job, bro. I don't go to my employer right now and say anything about.
I'm never going to be the guy that says you got to kiss the ring. Like, I don't think that you should be that. But at the same time, man, like, think about the long run of shit. Like, go to a better system if that works for you. But at a certain point, man, the owners of these teams, they gonna do the same shit. I mean, they just had that they had that NFL PA, where pretty much all they did was get it legal, well, not legal, but make it okay for them to smoke weed and shit.
Yeah.
They didn't really get
Up
much
the
in that
amount
deal.
that they can have in their system. Yeah,
they not really making good deals. So at a certain point, man, you just gotta recognize that you are expendable to these motherfuckers, man. Like, yeah, you got your skill, but I mean, most players, what's the average, like 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, not for long. NFL, not for long. Yep.
Yeah, so it's like everybody out here going for this big bread and want to make that grandstand, but it's like, bro, think about it. You can make a lot more money, not by kissing the ring, but just kind of falling in line.
Yeah, know your role. You making millions of dollars.
Yeah, man, fall in line just with certain shit.
And you got jelly.
And then on the back end, ain't nobody saying you got to fall to be a bitch ass nigga, nothing. Like, ain't nobody saying, oh yeah, you got to sell out. But just
realize what you got,
bro.
Yeah, realize what you got.
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna say he took it too far, because none of this is ever gonna be the point with me where I feel like he took it too far with the wanting social justice. No, because it's something that needs to be said. It needs to be heard.
For sure.
That's not going far. That's just what we should get. Yeah.
But yeah, I understand. But I do understand that you got to be committed, and the NFL isn't the NBA.
No,
the NFL is not a players' league.
No.
It's an owners' league.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
NBA, you can get away with that.
Yep.
I just asked James Harden.
Yeah.
NFL, it's not necessarily true. Maybe it's heading in that direction, but they'll just say bye. You know, most of the time, fans, they buy the jersey for the name on the front, not the back with the NFL, if that makes any sense.
That's true. That's a fact.
So,
way more team oriented.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, there's people out there that want Deshaun Watson on their team.
Yeah.
He's a great quarterback. You know what I mean? Who that's going to be, I'm not sure. There's so many teams out there that could use a quarterback. But it's been like that with Colin Kaepernick. There's plenty of teams that could have used a quarterback like Colin Kaepernick.
Absolutely.
And they never even thought about picking up the phone to call him.
Nope.
I think at this point, I can honestly say I think Colin really don't want to play football. Because you see, like, if you've been on the outside watching what's going on in the inside in the NFL, even outside of just his situation, football don't look appealing right now. Like, being a football player, like, it's entertaining, but like the literal goings on and like the shit you dealing with right now, it's not the most enjoyable thing.
Right.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's just
Crazy.
it's a tough thing to have to
Crazy.
talk about sometimes. It's a tough thing for an athlete like Colin Kaepernick to deal with because he's been working out for so long. But you know, I think his time is done. I don't think he'll ever play football again.
Yeah,
So you know,
Yeah,
hey,
so for that.
it is what it is, and you know we'll have to see. You know, and for Deshaun Watson, we'll have to see.
Good luck to you.
I think he'll end up somewhere else. Otherwise, he'll get booed in Houston. It's just gonna happen. Speaking of NFL, while we're on top of it.